to make it feel uncompromising when you're having a beverage on the go. So for me, it was born out of, I like making my coffee with my temperature-controlled gooseneck kettle and my scale every morning. I'm kind of nerdy that way, but when I don't have time to do that and I have to settle for a crappy coffee anywhere else, it's like frustrating. So for me, it was just how can I have that same, very uniquely particular coffee that I really enjoy everywhere all the time. So the current products are the Japanese style ice flash chilled coffee. So what makes those unique is exactly how we brew it, which obviously we're all familiar with cold brew. You steep the coffee in cold water 12 to 24 hours, relying on time rather than heat to extract. So what Japanese iced coffee is, it's a method of brewing coffee invented and practiced most frequently by Japanese baristas, whereby they do everything as you would expect a Japanese barista to. A lot of craft, precision involved in the brewing process. So that means specific adherence to the brew time, the water temperature, the grind size, the grind volume, the ratio of water to coffee, and the ratio of coffee to ice that it's dripped onto. Because the principle behind that is that you're brewing hot with a lot of precision to optimize extraction of flavor and solubles and aromas, and then dripping it directly onto ice traps all that freshly released flavor and aroma to make for a absolutely delightful coffee experience. My initial thesis was, okay, well, it's, guys like me, that's, this millennial living downtown Toronto in an urban city center, but we've actually learned that, well, women seem to be a lot more receptive to our product than men. I think it's also because the packaging is really pretty. So it stands out, and they seem to be the ones that message me on Instagram. They're saying, Adam, I love the product, and the packaging is beautiful, and those are the ones that we're trying to really lean into as far as if you love it, I want to keep delighting you. So in Toronto, where we're based, we're pretty well saturated in the city there, about 160 different doors, 170 doors that we're in around there with some of Canada's national retailers like Metro, Sobeys, Longo's, Whole Foods, and then hopefully roll out nationally. We'll be rolling out nationally this year, and then hopefully make our way stateside sooner than later, because that's where there seems to be a lot more excitement. It's amazing how supportive and really fun the community can be in the beverage space. I mean, BevNet Live to me has been the hallmark of that, where everybody I talk to is such a beautiful person and has so much great energy to share that it inspires me and energizes me to push through those hardships. I'm not too confident to say that I know what I'm doing. I've been offered money from people that don't have any strategic value, and I feel fortunate to have that when I need money. It's help me spend it. It's help me spend on who are the right hires, where are the right channels to spend my money, how can I be smart in spending it, and if they can provide that insight to connect me with the right people and say, hey, Adam, this is the best allocation of the capital to grow this business. It's smart money. And me, I don't think there's anybody that's going to work harder than me. I'm day in, day out doing this, and it's exhausting, but I'm so passionate about it that, there's productive and then there's hustle, and I try to be as productive as I can, but I'm hustling harder than anybody at this conference. I can promise you that. And I think the feedback, the uniqueness of our product is something that speaks for itself as well. When there's a lot of, I love coming here, seeing how many cool, innovative beverages there are, but it's, here's the functionality, here's the added ingredient, here's the MCT oil and the herbs and botanicals. And to me, that's just leaving this white space for me where I'm just trying to give you the same quality that a barista is when you ask for a coffee there and put that in a can. So it's nothing fancy. It's just really, really good tasting coffee. And I don't have any plans on putting MCT oil or any crazy ingredients in. It's how can I get that same barista experience in a can? And that white space to me is one that I'm going to own.